Good morning, guys. It's Andrew from 510 Books. I sold this. Actually, it is. What's this today? It's Tuesday, the 7th, January 7th, 2025. I sold this lot in an auction on eBay of loose and complete video games. These are loose games that I have been putting aside for quite a long time. Most of them are console games, but there are some PC games. And then there's also underneath this a bunch, I swear, I don't want to undo it though. There are a bunch of games down there as well, which I ran an auction for on eBay, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. So not a ton of money, but I was able to clear out all of this stuff, this whole box worth of video games, complete and loose. Made a little bit extra money. So when sometimes you can use the auction function in eBay to get rid of stuff, move it out quickly. It was a 10-day auction. $30 is not bad for all this stuff. Otherwise I would have just thrown it out. And yeah, so keep that in mind. Do auctions for certain things that you really want to get rid of quick. So we're having this crazy winds right now, Santa Ana winds, and it blew all of these leaves inside. And here comes more. So time to close the door. Look at this. I opened today for a little bit and was working on all those TimeLife CDs. So now I gotta clean all this up. As I drive to pick up a few things that sold on eBay, just wanted to share with you all of the debris, the natural debris in the streets here in our city. We had tons of wind last night, or yesterday and last night, and now there are leaves and branches and a few trees that were knocked down. It lifted up that grass over there. Did you see that? Look at all the debris in our building. Well, pine cones, pine needles, branches. And right in front of my door. Now today is January 8th, 2024. Excuse me, Wednesday. And I'm Andrew from 510 Books. And this, you're looking at right here, all these CDs represents the end of the process of me sorting and photographing all of those CDs that I had accumulated over the past few years, including ones that I had been pulling from all of those pallets or gaylords of CDs. So all I have to do now is actually just put them up on eBay, which I'll be doing probably not today, probably tomorrow, when I open the store here tomorrow. I'm in my warehouse right now, so when I come in tomorrow, I will more than likely list them because everything is photographed, weighed, priced out, all that fun stuff. So now I just need to actually list them. And it turned out that I had 14 more CD lots, one of which was, and these were all TimeLife, guys. These were all TimeLife CDs. Turned out that I had one here, which is everything in this box except for those 71 different unique individual CDs, TimeLife CDs, 71 that I will be listing. I'm just going to list it for like $149, see if someone takes it, grabs it. We'll see how quickly that one sells. And then a bunch of others that were sprinkled throughout the various crates and boxes I have here, but 14 in total. About 6 or 7 of them had large quantities like this, over 20. So that was good. There's going to be some good money in those. But I'm so excited because, as you know, I had stacks and stacks of CDs here. As you know, I had stacks of CDs all over this floor. And then, of course, in the restroom, I had this whole corner here, if you remember, stacked all the way very close to the ceiling. Crates of CDs as well as CDs stacked super high. So now here we are. I don't know, when I showed that to you a couple months ago, and I'm finally on the other side of it. I just got to list those last lots and be done with it. And what I got out of all of that for my store is this entire stack is all, I think that's all TimeLife. Yeah. Most of them, obviously, compilations, that kind of thing. Those are going to go in my store slowly over the next few weeks. Probably, what am I saying? Month plus, because I have other CDs. But yeah, so it was great to find some quality stuff in there that I can put in my store and also be able to list some really good stuff on eBay and free up space and continue my process of organizing and sorting through everything. So now that I listed that, now that I've sorted all those CDs that I've been talking about doing for so long, all I have left, there's actually some comics in this box right here, but they are not really valuable. They were donated quite a while ago, and which is where, remember I shared with you these Superman vs. Muhammad Ali and Batman vs. the Hulk, these older 1970s, 80s, large oversized comics. Same person donated all of those other newer comics from the last like 10, 15 years, maybe 20 at most. And so those are probably just, I was just thinking I was just going to, instead of pricing them individually, looking them up, I'm just going to stick them in a box that says $1 comics. Because I have some of similar ones like that don't really sell that often. So I'm even debating not even putting them out. But that's the only thing left in the store now to go through. Everything else now is just going to require organizing. So, putting things where they need to go. I'm going to be putting a couple of, at least two, we'll see if I put more than that, but at least 2 bookshelves in the bathroom there so that, number one, I'll be able to open the door completely because I haven't been able to do that, which is not that important, but that would be nice. And then just have stuff up against the wall in the shelves. Replacement cases. I plan on putting backstock books in there that will be going out instead of it being on the floor, and we'll see what else. Lots of stuff is going to go in there, and so I can clear out under here. For instance, I got all kinds of cases, like empty video game cases. I got all these different bags for CDs and DVDs, all different kinds of stuff. I'll figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. Anyway, you don't need to know everything, but basically go from the process of sorting new inventory, unless of course I get more tomorrow or this week, into organizing my workspace. I also have stuff under here that's personal, that it's going to have to go to my house because I just can't be keeping it here. I'll decide if I'm going to keep all of it. Anyway, so all of that's going to be happening as part of this process, which is exciting. So I'm kind of tired of talking about it. I can't wait until I'm on the other side of it and looking at my space back here and saying, look, it's all organized. It's not cluttered. I don't have tons of unsorted inventory. All I have is the new inventory coming in, and I have my area organized to the point to where I can just pull whatever I need. I can pull a bag. I can pull a replacement case. I can, get back stock for next week, and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, on and on. And that, I have, as I did earlier, cleared out all those CDs so that I have this table. And then I'm going to debate about or figure out if I want to move anything around back here to open up more space for the retail store. I've been thinking about doing that, but we will see. We'll see as I go through that process. That'll open up some ideas for me, and I'll share those with you. But it's exciting. So we will see with all these TimeLife CDs how quickly some of them sell. I think that this one will do really well because there's 51 CDs. This is my final photograph I took of it with all the CDs open, all the CDs showing. I figured I should do that because I'm selling it for a lot of money, and it's almost the entire set, which is the rock and roll era, which if you get a lot of CDs, go through a lot of CDs, you're going to know about it. And the jewel that I was so glad that I found that's going to help bump up the price and make it more appetizing was this one, which is Dick Clark's Rock and Roll Christmas, which I talked about in another video, which I couldn't believe that I found in those 5 pallets or gaylords of CDs. This was actually in there. and it didn't have a barcode. Can't think straight. It didn't have a barcode, so the people that I bought it from only scanned barcodes for FBA, for CDs, and or media, I guess, and they skipped on it. So it was, I'm glad they did, because that's gonna make this more appetizing, because that's one of the more expensive, more rare ones. I'm not quite sure why, maybe just because it's De Klerk, I don't know. But it goes for like 20, 30 bucks, kind of depends. There's not very many copies on there on eBay. So making it part of the lot makes it more valuable. So that's really cool. So I wanted to show the eventual buyer or people interested in it, they can actually see all the discs, that they're all there. They're getting everything. Jewel case artwork, discs, etc. These are the only things left that I'll be adding to and listing on eBay as I get more loose discs. There's not quite enough to do a lot yet, but that's fine. That's something that's just going to be kind of fluctuating and ebbing and flowing as I get more media. So once I get everything organized here in the store, I'm pretty certain I'll be getting either donations, trades, or buying opportunities before I'm done sorting and organizing everything in here. But when I get on the other side of that and everything's as organized as it can be, it's where I want it, it's not driving me crazy, etc., then I'm gonna start looking into mixed media gaylords again. I might even start exploring some opportunities there before I'm even ready, just to start building those relationships again, or I gotta recontact people I haven't spoken with in a while and see if I can get some quality mixed media. I'm willing to pay more if it's better, if one source is better than the other, that kind of thing. Just I'm more interested in finding for eBay, in terms of eBay, finding stuff to sell individually versus doing the lots. I want to do less lots, less media lots, and more individual stuff for eBay. I'm not going to stop doing lots, but I would like to do less of it because it's just so much quicker and efficient to just sell one item at a time. But some lots, some opportunities just present themselves and it's right there. It's easy to do, but my focus is going to be, like I've talked about, less on building lots and more on putting those items that, if I got 25, 30 of these TimeLife CDs, maybe I'll be able to make some money off of them. I'll just put in my store. Unless there's ones that are individually worth some money. But yeah, that kind of thing. So instead of hoarding them, and it's not really, it's kind of hoarding, kind of just, building lots for the future, but I don't want that to take up a lot of space. It's only really going to be a small, there's not going to be that many of them that I'm going to want to build lots on, basically. So that's kind of where I'm headed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.